Just like that, I instantly lost oil pressure out of nowhere. Oh, now all of a sudden it want to work again. Now it's not working. Now it's working. This is so weird. Yeah, it sounds like a rod knock to me. So probably not the prettiest thing to talk about on this topic on this channel. But for those of you who don't know, this is my winter beater truck that I had for years, and this was supposed to be my project truck that I was gonna put a lift kit on it, put nice little big fancy tires on it, and turn it into something. Of course, that was before the whole COVID shutdown had happened. Came across a major issue, and I want to apologize for the wind noise. I had this truck towed yesterday due to an oil pump failure. Oh, now all of a sudden it want to work again. Now it's not working. Now it's working. I was picking my son up from school, and I was doing 55 miles an hour on the side country roads, and I noticed on my gauge that I had low oil pressure. First, I thought it was just a faulty gauge, but I didn't want to chance it. I did some research. I checked the oil. It was a little blacker than usual because I do use synthetic oil, and I still got maybe another 3,000 miles before the next oil change. And I also witnessed it stalling out on me, which is a possible sign of oil starvation. And also, I have a slight rod knock. Of course, that happened before the oil pump had went out. The crazy thing is that I haven't really lost compression of the engine. It still accelerates and all of that good stuff. And what's even more crazier, on cold starts, the engine seems normal. There's no knock-in, and it seems like the oil pump works fine. But let me tell you, once that engine heats up, that's when all hell starts to break loose. And what I don't understand is that's when the oil pump gauge, as you see, start to fluctuate. It'll work, and then it'll start working. It'll work, and then it'll start working. Now, I did a key on self-test and tested the gauges. The gauges do all work perfectly fine. And I did some research online, and basically, multiple people had this same issue with oil pump failure. Usually when an oil pump fails, you get no warning at all. You just get low oil pressure, and at that time it's pretty much too late because there's no oil in your engine, and you have to immediately pull over because you don't want to cause any engine damage. Now this truck does have over 200,000 miles. 203,000 miles and some change to be exact, and it has been everywhere. This is the 4.6 V8 engine. Now, I did speak to one individual shop and asked them, okay, well, oil pump failure, how much does it cost? You ain't gonna believe how much he quoted me. $1,200. Now, I know it's a big job, but at that price, and with the way the engine sound, which sound like a rod knob, I can basically go out and get another engine at that price and just have it put in. But here's the thing. I don't know if I want to put any more money into this truck and just move on to another winter beater because after all, $1,200 for an oil pump replacement, that's about as much as a used engine costs. And I don't know, this truck lived in Michigan its whole life, and I'm just skeptical on putting even more money into it. The undercarriage is probably rusted to hell. Now, before a lot of you guys start commenting on here saying, well, You dummy, you shouldn't be driving your truck around if you got no oil in your engine due to low oil pressure. Nah, no worries. This filming location I'm in, I live around the corner from here. It takes me no time to get there, probably like less than 200 feet, and I'm at home. But I don't know, you know, 200,000 miles. I mean, the truck is old, it's a little beat up. I mean, I use it as a work truck, and it's like, that rod knocking, pretty much, that's just a warning indicating to me that this engine is going. I mean, I was hoping to get 300,000 miles out of it, but the amount of money that I put into in the past, transmission was rebuilt a few years ago. Nah, 2 years later, this happened with the oil pump failing out of nowhere. Now I know cars are meant to break down and stuff like that, but it's kind of unexpected because it happened during me picking my son up from school and driving home. I wasn't expecting that, but being that this is an older truck, I guess I should expect it. Also, there were some people that told me that it could be the oil pump sensor that's going bad, that's causing it to do what it's doing. That's quite possible, but I just got this feeling that the engine is starving once that gauge go down, that the oil pump wants to work sometimes and then it stops. And I don't know if that's a chance I want to take and cause more damage to this engine than what it's already. So those who's following, comment below. What y'all think? Do y'all think it's too late for this engine? Do it need to be replaced? Obviously, that knocking noise, to me, that sounds like a rod bearing. And at that point, you might as well get some engine rebuilding because, you know, that's basically a death sentence to your engine, let you know that, hey, this is what's going to happen. If that's the case, then, this truck definitely served its purpose for over the years. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up because as you can see, it is cold out here. And trying to record and hold this phone, my hand feels like an ice brick. So, comment below, y'all. What y'all think? Did I already did some engine damage? Is it too late? Because getting thicker, heavier oil ain't gonna fix the rod knot issue. So to me, it's quite possible. I think old Betsy may need an engine rebuild or a new engine, or I'm gonna probably have to let old Betsy go. And even though this truck been paid off for a decade and it served its purpose over years, and I really don't want no car note, it just, you know, I might have to make the decision to break up with old Betsy. So comment below what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching and see you soon.